What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another YGOH replay. Is my sound okay? Yeah, okay. Alright. We are up against AncientWarrior. Gizmek. Let's go. It's Synchron? GizmekSynchron or Synchron Gizmek? I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I think he's going first. Or am I going first? Nope. He let me go first. No. Alright. It's whose turn? I don't know whose turn. In the face, 2450. Ouch. Lightning storm. Ooh. Swarm. That's what they do, man. It's like the next samurai, I guess. Aha. Got that. It only does attack, not defense. See, I had a spear mode. I don't know why I didn't go for it. Hell yeah. Masquerade. I was gonna bring it in, but like, nah, fuck it. I'll spear mode his ass. And then he's like, Yep. That's a quick duel. Alright. So, it's my last speed junk speeder. But instead took all the spells and trap out because we don't need that shit. We lose to burn decks anyway, even if we had spells and traps. You still gotta draw that shit, so I figure fuck it. We'll just make it all hand traps and synchron. So this is a Gizmek. We only have 4 Gizmek, and we only running 3 Orcust. And yeah. The Cyber Dragon. I don't know what you call this deck. Junk, I guess. Kind of like junk. I don't know what you call it. Gizmek junk. Junk Gizmek. Junk speeder. Gizmek speed of the Gizmek. I don't know. Whatever you call it. Alright. So let's go see what's going on here. I think he let me go first. So yeah, draw, standby, and then end phase. So I pass back to him. So then he draw. And then he end. And then end phase, I'm like, fuck that, man. I got 2 Gizmek out of 4. So we drop our Gizmek end phase. Banish 8 cards face down. Then we draw. Attack for 2450 in the face. Bring him down to 5550. 5550. And then he draws. What a shit show. What a shit. Look at this guy. Fucking evenly matched. Lightning storms. Fucking Dark Ruler no more. What else? Kaiju. Impermanence. This is the, like, I guess they swarm like black wings and fucking fur hire. I don't know. I think Fire Fist would probably be better. I mean, it's an awesome, like warrior and shit. I guess it's a, not warrior, but the beast warrior. So I guess they didn't want to take the samurai and shit away from them, so they get a beast warrior. They're not warrior. So they can't like compete with you know, Six Samurai and shit. So yeah. Masquerina, there's your Appaloosie. No Appaloosie? Don't see no Appaloosie. Alright. So enough of that shit. He's like, I don't want to take no more. So Lightning Storm, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So if you have this shit in defense, he can't destroy you. Or destroy spells and trap your opponent controls. Yeah. So since my shit's in attack mode. But don't worry. He's Gizmek Orichi. He'll be right back. Then he plays the spell card. Ancient Warrior Saga. The 3 Visits. This reminds me of what's that new game that was that just came out on the Switch? 3 Houses. 3 Houses. Fire Emblem. 3 Houses. That's what this reminds me of when I think of this shit. During your main phase, if you normal or special summon an Ancient Warrior monster or stirs, you can target one of those monsters. Add 1 Ancient Warrior with a different name from your deck to your hand. Yeah, so like Black Wings, you know, like the fucking Black Whirlwing and shit. The same shit, you know? Instead of like getting an attack less than whatever you summon, this one just gets a different name. If this card is sent from the field, from a spell trap zone to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Ancient Warriors monster from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Send this card to the graveyard during the second standby phase after activation. So then he's gonna normal something. Normal this fucker. So there's only 2 flavors. There's a water and a wind. I think the water is the bitch. And the wind is the master. I think the wind protects the water. Like, you know, the wind and shit. So let's see this, what this bitch gotta do. The graceful Zhao Zong Zhao Gong. You can target 1 continuous spell and trap card you control. Send it to the graveyard, and if you do, add 1 Ancient Warrior spell trap card from your deck to your hand. If your other Ancient Warriors monsters effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can target 1 effect monsters your opponent controls. Negate its effect until the end of the turn. You can only use the effect of Ancient Warrior Graceful Zhao Gong once per turn. Yeah, so he's doing all the dirty bitch shit. So since this fucker normal, now he gets a special ancient gear from his hand. Oh, I guess you add first. I don't know. Special summon, you can target 1. So I guess he added this fucking shit. I don't know. Let's see. It's too much reading on this shit, man. All I know is check this out. This is what this fucking deck does. If you have a bunch of monsters, they have more monsters than you. Okay, the more monsters you have, the more they're gonna have. And then they base this shit on continuous spells and traps, sending the shit, and then just keep adding different ones that they need. That's it. So that's why you'll see this duel that only bring like 1 monster out at a time. So then he's gonna send this bitch to the graveyard, and when it says this bitch goes to the graveyard, he gets to add, I think he gets to add another one. Yep. Add a spell trap. Yep. So he adds the boat he adds the boat. He adds the Mortal Kombat boat. So now he gets his special summon this fucking another one. While you control another Ancient Warrior monster. Your opponent monsters cannot target this card for an attack. You can only use each of the following effects of Ancient Warrior's Masterful Sun Mu once per turn. You can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Add Ancient Warrior monster from your deck to your hand, except Ancient Warrior Masterful Sun Mu. If your other Ancient Warrior monster's effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So Sun Mu returns the fucking Zhongyao, destroys. Right? No, negates the effect. So this bitch negate. This fucking guy returns. Alright, so now we know. The water one is the one that does all the fucking dirty work. They do all the cleanups. Like, this guy takes the trash out. This guy takes the trash out, and then this guy's mop the floor. You know what I mean? Like, he's the mopper, and this guy takes the trash out. Just think of it that way. Mop means like, you know, like cleaning up, negating the effects, and then taking the trash out means returning the monsters. Alright, let's see what else he's got in store. So then he sent a card from his hand to add Ancient Warrior monsters from his deck. So now he's just gonna swap it out, and then he's gonna get. He threw the win one out, and now he's gonna get another win. It's funny, he's playing Nibiru, so like he's counting because, you know, that's 2 summon. Till 5, you're gonna be dead. So this guy that he just added, it's the win one now. Let's see the win one. So he's the trash take out, and he's the mopper. Let's see what the win has to do. If this card is added from your hand, from the deck to your hand by the effect of a Ancient Warrior card. So he pitched this card to add this card. So then when this card's added, because of his effect, he gets to special summon it. When a spell trap card is activated, quick effect, you can send one face-up Ancient Warrior continuous spell trap you control to the graveyard. Negate the activation when a monster's effect is activated while you control Ancient Warrior. Virtus Lu Zuan. Quick effect. You can send one face-up Ancient Warrior's continuous spell trap you control to the graveyard. Negate the activation. So, I guess they're all bitches. So he sends his own shit to the graveyard to negate your shit. So he's kind of like a fighter, I guess. A fighter. Taking hits, hit for hit. Yeah. Alright, so that's the 3rd summon. He plays this boat here. This is an Ancient Warrior Saga. 100,000 arrows. Wow. That's a lot of arrows. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. And one Ancient Warrior monster you control. And to the end of this turn, half the opponent's monsters attack, not defense, attack, And if you do, add that lost attack to that monster you control. So it's kind of like a shrink, I guess. Kind of like a shrink. Think of it as the spell card, quick play shrink. Or I guess you could say like an honest, I don't know, or limit. No. You know what? A limiter removal with a kind of like a borrow sword, I guess. It's a borrow sword effect. Take half and then from there put on your shit. Yeah, it's a borrow sword effect. So the 1,000 arrow saga shit is it's a borrow sword. You know, this reminds me of like all these fucking decks do the same shit, like Magical Musketeers, you know. But instead they play that shit in the hand like a fucking pussy. At least this one's on the field. And it's got that same Six Samurai-ish search. Yeah, that's pretty much what they do. Alright, let's go on. Wasting time here. If this card is sent to the graveyard while you control 2 or more Ancient Warriors monster with different names and shit. With different spell and trap from your hand. Wait. Different attributes. Oh, different attributes. So they have a wind and water. So that's 2. That's all they have is 2, I think. I don't think they have any more. Maybe they have fire and shit later on. Earth. You'd think they're like Earth, you know? Because they're fucking Beast Warrior. No, Beast Warrior is usually fire, right? I guess they put in water and wind because they don't want to mix with like Fire Fist. Because those are fucking all Beast Warrior bitches. Those are all bitches. Beast Warrior bitches. Alright, so where are we? You can place 1 Ancient Warrior continuous spell and trap from your hand, which he doesn't have any, or deck face up on the field, except this fucking saga 1,000 arrows. Alright, so he knows he's a borrow sword effect and he can replace himself with another shit. So he I guess he attack and then he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do the. So when he attack, this guy drops down. Oh, here's a fire. I thought it was only 2. I guess there is more than 2. This fucking guy just jumps down, man. He's like a ninja and shit. But even though I think he's a samurai. But he jumped down like a damn ninja, though. That's what ninjas do. But cause samurai, they don't jump down like that, man. They kind of like sneak around and shit, you know, like face to face. Your other Ancient Warrior monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Pretty good. You can only use each of the following effects of the Ancient Warrior Herald Zhang Yuan once per turn. At the start of the damage step, if your Ancient Warrior monster battles an opponent's face up monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, that opponent's monster lose 1,000 attack. Well, he's in defense. I don't know if you notice he's in the my Gizmek's in defense. So yeah, this shit ain't gonna do nothing, man. So yeah, this fucking samurai just jumps down from the roof with his spear here. So I'll be at 1450 attack, I guess. And the other effect is, if a cards your opponent control is destroyed by battle, or card effect, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. So if any of his fucking comrade dies, we take a punishment for it too. Alright. So we're at 1450 attack, but we're still 2450. Bigger than all this shit. He's at 23. Yeah. Good thing they don't have the shit that's 2500. Then we'd be screwed. So I love Gizmek because he's 2450. So he's like, Baguska. Doesn't matter. My shit's already in defense. Alright, so it's our turn. So what happened is, okay, my vision here. My vision is like tunnel, like looking through a doorknob. Tell the truth, I only seen these two right here. I couldn't see this guy. I only could see like half the board. Otherwise, I would attribute his ass with the spear mode. You know? I don't know. That's what I would have done. But I didn't see it. You know? So anyway. So I didn't see the shit, so I was just like, oh well, I'll pass turn. I should attribute it. So now he draws a card. And then he's like, alright, whatever. He does the stupid ass thing, which is dumb because it's only half my shit for the attack. And then his shit gains that. But then he's dumb because he normal this. But because Baguska's in defense, he's gonna go in defense. Oh, he did go in defense because he's a 2000 defense. That's why. That's why he did it that way. You can target one continuous. Yeah, they all do that. They can target one continuous and send them to the graveyard. That's what they do. If your other Ancient Warrior monster's effect is activated. Oh yeah, and they do that shit too. Activate. You can target one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Destroy it. So he destroys spells and traps. Alright. So, yep. So then he's gonna go into Masquerade IP. Fucking card is like $55 now. Amazing. It's amazing, man. So then now he's like, he's gonna destroy my shit, but it doesn't matter because, you know, he comes right back. He's Gizmek. I still have 37 cards, so we're not scared. Stand by. But then I'm like, you know what? Remember, like I said, the key is if you have monsters and shit, okay, the more monsters you have, the more they swarm the field. So I didn't want to bring him back because I'm going to spear mode his ass. So you gotta play like, what's they call it? Methodically. So there you go. Spear mode. Yeah. So now we have no monsters. Like a lot of this shit, I think you need monsters on this thing, you know. So he gets a Kaiju and this guy. I guess he got a... He's 14. He could have normal summoned it and attacked me, I guess, for 14. But then he's like, fuck. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in his hand. And they all beefy too. Look at that. Pankritops, Gizmek, Kaku, Dogoran. Got all the goods. And then now, Fleur Synchron. And you know, turn and then our fucking shit comes back. And he gave up. He's like, fuck it, man. This guy knows how to play against my deck. Yeah. That's what they do. They just swarm. They're like a 6 samurai, Six Samurai, Black Wing-ish. You know, they had a lot of continuous. So you got that, and then you got Snowflowers, and you got all that bullshit. A lot of bullshit deck coming out. What you got? What's that one fucking bullshit? Patrol, something Patrol. Agnister. Is it Agnister? Agnister? In Ignister? No. Nister. I don't know. This fucker. Atnister. So is it just A? So what is it? AIG? Nister? I don't know. In next. I just had that shit. Nister? I guess just like that. Nister. They got this bullshit, and then they got what's the other one? Patrol. Right here. Plunder. Plunder. That's what it is. Sounds like a fucking that shit the plunger. That's what I think of this. When people talk about plunder, I'm thinking like plunger. Yeah. These fucking plunders bullshit. They just wait for you to do shit, and then they just like bring shit out. And this fucking shit makes the booty makes your monster like whatever they want it to be. Like if they want him to bring this one out, they do like water, and then they do dark and fire and shit like that. And then this guy and this guy, they fucking equipped and bring these guys out. Yeah, that's what they do. They can't fuck with us, man. We got the old school Junk Destroyer, Yusei Futo. I think that's his name, right? I know it's Yusei. So yeah, GizmekSynchron, man. All monsters, because you don't fuck around. Alright, man, that's it. Took down the Ancient Warriors. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Enjoy.